Hello, hello, everybody. It's Friday early evening, and I think a lot of people have probably had a bit of an extra rough week this week, so we're going to have a fun game session, not talk about anything except Song of Ice and Fire and gaming, and that's how it's going to be. So, thanks for joining me, everybody. This is our sixth installation of our House Horror stream, and we've got a new king to play with today. What's kind of fun is I know a lot of you all are aware of the Fire and Blood excerpt that was released just yesterday. If you're not aware of it, well, you should go check it out. It's pretty short, but really cool. It's a really well-chosen excerpt. And something that's kind of fun about it is obviously we're playing our own alternate history here, and there was no Aegon's conquest. Rather, it was a kind of a failure in this timeline. But if we compare this timeline to the timeline of that excerpt, well, we're only about 7 years earlier. That excerpt takes place in 58 AC, and this is 51. Well, not AC, because AC stands for after conquest, and there was no conquest in our timeline. So more like AFC, after failed conquest. Yeah, that was a movie, right? Failure to launch, failure to conquer. So, we're gonna take a look at our new king here. We've got Aeron I. He is only 19 years old, and he, if you guys recall, he became king not right after Homer died. Homer died, as you all remember. He was our king for 3 whole episodes, 31 years, I believe. Even though he only died at age 42, he had been king since he was about 11. And immediately upon his death, his brother inherited. And that was his brother, Harren. And Harren was very capable, Harren was not very capable. Harren was loyal, but not very capable. And there was a rebellion immediately. And Harren was overthrown and deposed and replaced with our nice new Iron King Aeron, who is, as you can see from where my cursor is hovering, he is a direct descendant of Harren the Black. Harren the Black is his grandfather. So, yeah, so that's where we're at. Okay, so let's review a few other things. Let's review the politics, and also let's review our family and our military situation, our finances, and we'll get going with some real playing. Of course, also, it bears mention that, as usual, this episode is taking place during release week. Our Nymeria episode is completed. It's up for patrons, for $2 patrons right now, and it's up for everyone as of tomorrow evening. So it'll be up around 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, a little bit earlier if you're on the west coast of the USA, or more like Sunday morning if you are outside the U.S., not counting South America. So, or Canada, obviously. If you're outside of North or South America, that's what I should have said. So, that's that. We're very happy with how the episode came out, and eager for you all to hear it, for those of you who haven't, and to hear your feedback. But that's not what we're here to do today, so let us take a look around. Some of you all may or may not be aware that I often have these streams sitting in Shea's production corner couch here. This is her setup that we run this on because it's the one that we have set up for the live streams. So, as always, Shea is the best. Important to point that out, as usual. Looks like we have 1,000 gold. That's pretty good. There she is, giving me bunny ears. People who are the best are allowed to do that. Only people who are the best are allowed to give me bunny ears. So, if you're able to pull off giving me bunny ears, you know you're special. Okay, so we have an army in the field, but I don't know why, because we're not at war. So I imagine we can set that down. I think it's because we decided to set down a rebellion before we ended our session last time, and I probably just didn't set the army down after the fact. That's not particularly important. Let's set it down. So we don't currently have any war, but we are a new king, not particularly well established. We have to do that. Our heir is Prince Hodor, who is unfortunately thick. -6 to everything. Boy, that is a beatdown. That is terrible. And makes him worse, and it makes him unattractive, and vassals don't like him. And on the other hand, though, we have Prince Hillard, who is a wise. +4 to everything. What a difference. So we're going to probably have to get a little dirty here and remove this unfortunate child from the line of succession. Because Hillard is amazing and his older brother is incapable. I wonder if we can get him out of the line of succession without killing him. I would rather not do that. Super chat from Stephen Stark, Lord Commander, our Lord Commander of our Kingsguard, and our friend as well. Thanks for the super chat, Stephen. He says suggested names for daughters, his kids' names: Elora, Stormy, Lorien, and Ariana. That's right. That's right. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. Whoever can come up. I like Stormy. That's a good one. Oh, someone suggests sending Prince Hodor to the wall. Well, that could be an option potentially, although we definitely can't send a 1-year-old to the wall, so we'll have to play it out. Well, and maybe time will change what's coming for us, or what our options are. We may in fact have the problem take care of itself somehow, or perhaps the problem will get worse. Maybe Hillard will die young. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen, but it could. Yeah, Stephen asks, can you send your heir to the wall? I don't think we can just unprovoked send our heir to the wall like, say, Randall Tarley sort of did to Sam. But maybe there's a way we can figure something out. But the good thing is this is not a dire situation. King Aeron here that we're playing is only 19, and we probably don't need to worry about who is going to take over for us too quickly here. I don't suspect we're going to die that soon. I mean, you never know. Now, this is troubling to me. We have a stewardship skill of 2. I always think that stewardship is highly important. I mean, we're running a large kingdom here. As you can see from the gray area there, that's our kingdom. It stretches into the Riverlands. The God's Eye's almost the border there on the east. And then our western border, of course, is the Iron Islands. But running a kingdom like this within the center is difficult. As I've said in our episodes on the Riverlands, probably other times as well, the problem with being in the center is you have potential enemies on every border. Luckily for the traditional Riverlands, one of the traditional enemies, or typical enemies, the Ironborn, is not a worry, because that's us. But there's still the Vale, the Crownlands, the Reach, the Westerlands, and the North. We're bordered with all of them. So far, we haven't really had much issue with the North. We've been peaceful with them. They've kind of stayed alone, and we haven't had to deal with them. We've had a little bit of issue with the Vale. I believe they took Salt Pans back from us, and we just let them have it because they brought a massive army. We were already at war with somebody else, and frankly, Salt Pans is not the most important location to fight over. I think it's, it's kind of important, but it wasn't worth us losing our whole kingdom over, certainly. Let me know if my volume is okay. I see some other people joining here. Hey, Painkiller Jane. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Richard. Hey, everybody. Good to see y'all. Hope you're having fun on this Friday evening. Hope everybody's got a drink of some kind, or a smoke, or whatever your preference is. I've got my usual purple thermos filled with chocolate coffee in it. That's my jam. And I always see the reason I have to have coffee and chocolate while playing in Westeros is because they don't have either. They don't have coffee or chocolate, so I gotta balance that out. Ooh, I see Tempest Brewer says they're drinking an old fashioned over here. That's cool. That's cool. Painkiller Jane says, love the Mario Brothers joke on the Nymeria app. Well, some of y'all have yet to hear that joke, but I hope you like it too. All right, well, let's get going. I've been dilly-dallying on. We haven't even unpaused the game yet. We've just been sitting here. Let's see. Special character action, ransom. Wait, who do we need a ransom? We have people in prison. Yeah, as always, it takes a minute to get ourselves situated again. Who do we have in prison? Arlen of Asgaroth. Oh, this guy must have been a rebel. He really hates us. Oh, no, he really hates us. And then we have John. Who is poor John Piper? We have a kid in prison? I guess this is what we had to do. And Raymond of Blackwood. Oh, yeah, this guy. This guy was a real problem. This Raymond Blackwood guy. He's the one, I think we beat him like right before we quit last time. It's either him or look at that. We have a whole bunch of his people in jail. I think some of these prisoners some of these are our liege lord, or rather our vassals that have some of these guys in prison. So Yeah. Looks like we not only did we beat them, but some of our vassals captured some of their guys as well. I wonder, can we request all those prisoners? I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. Well, let's ask for all the ransoms. And then I don't think there's any other urgent items here. For now, we'll let that resolve. And what else do we have? Idle council. We have any idle council? Yeah, okay. We got to solve this real quick. Oversee realms. Straightforward for our hand of the king. Perform statecraft. Yeah, we're going to perform statecraft, all right. We really have some people that don't like us. So we're going to try to work on that. Master at Arms is going to train our troops back up to maximum performance because we just had a few wars and we are not at maximum. Master of Coin, we're going to go straight forward with that. We just want to bring in taxes. And Master of Whisperers, what are we going to do with him? He's currently building spy network in and around here now. Yeah, we want to establish our spy network in our local area because we're a new king and we want to make sure our base is solid. So control our home before we worry about our borders. And we're going to do this like a nice, wise 19-year-old would. Yes, because everybody knows 19-year-olds make amazing lords. Okay, so this guy on River Run is trying to... What is he doing? What is his deal? He is... Oh, wait, where is he? Is he plotting at us? Can we tell him to stop? No, we do not. We probably already told him to stop and he wouldn't listen. Colonize Old Stones? Really? That sounds really fun. We have barely enough money to do this. I don't think we should spend the whole... Oh, your stewardship rating will affect how quickly the colony is built. Ugh. Well, remember what I was saying about us having 2 stewardship? Maybe not the... Yeah, so maybe let's build up our... I do want to do that. That would be awesome to turn Old Stones into a functioning castle again and give that title to somebody. Or maybe keep it ourselves. But it's premature. It's spending literally like 98% of our entire treasury. So I don't want to do that just yet. And I would rather get a little better with stewardship. Now, of course, we know you can get better at stewardship by marrying into stewardship. Notice our wife is adding her half of her 11 points to our total. See how spouse is +5 there as I'm hovering over the number. 2 is our number. 18 is the actual number because it's modified by people helping us. We get +11 from our counselors and +5 from our spouse. So basically the only thing keeping us from being a total disaster at stewardship is other people, and it's still our weakest skill, even though we're not very good at intrigue or at learning. Thankfully, we are not totally hopeless at diplomacy, which is the most important skill. And our spouse and counselors help out with this even more than they do with stewardship. Okay. We still have an idle council member. Oh, our drowned man. We need to proselytize. We're still trying to spread the word of the drowned god around the Riverlands. How should we do that directly in Blackwood's territory? Nah, let's do that. Let's do that closer to our center here. Where should we spread the word of the drowned god? On the shores of the God's Eye. They have a little bit. At least they understand water. Let's do it in our home spot. Oh, yeah. It's the middle of winter right now. Cool. All right. Let's unpause and be on our way. I see some people's suggestions for raiding. I think raiding is a good idea, especially going overseas. Remember, one of the fun things we can do with the new character is there's all these like young man things you can do, like tour the free cities is one of my favorites. Go on a foreign tour. It's one of these things you do as a younger man. That's how we got our special cool armor. And, well, I think there were some other things we did while we were there, but that was a couple episodes ago, so I don't remember. And Painkiller Jane says, apparently our king is Tytos Lannister in stewardship. Yes. Although, hopefully, yeah, that sounds about right. Hopefully we're not as much of a pushover. Jor-El, the Tower of Dread, died from complications of being blinded. Oof. Well, who was she? Was she one of our... What was our relation to her? Just one of our courtiers. I don't know what her deal was. I forget. I've forgotten One child lacks guardian. Princess Janella. Oh yeah, this was Homer's daughter. Yeah, his one trueborn child was a girl, and he had two bastard kids. And of course, she looks fairly smart. She's already got 4 stewards. She's already a better steward at age 6 than we are. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, I wish I could have been her. I wish she could have inherited. Well, actually, maybe she was older. We don't want to be a 6-year-old king again, girl or boy. A small gathering of friends. Lady Barba Deddington. Whoa, that's interesting. How is this? How Barba Deddington is dark skinned and a genius. That's interesting. How did this come to be? Oh wow. Oh, we've got Summer Island blood in here. That's cool. That is neat. We got some mixed race children here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a little bit of variety here. We got darker skin and medium skin. That's pretty cool. And she wants to... Wow, 25 diplomacy. No wonder. This is an exceptional character. Yeah, let's go to her party. Sure. And back to this, though. Janella, who are we going to give her guardianship to? Maybe I should handle that myself. I kind of want to. I don't have anyone else to be guardian for. And I want her to like us. And although we're not a very good teacher, well, maybe we should give her to somebody that's actually qualified to teach her at the thing she's talented in. Bertram, the Maester. We'll do what's typical and give her education over to the Maester. He is a 19 learning, which is going to make him effective at teaching, and we don't have an amazing steward. 11 is good enough. All right, then. Give her education over to the Maester. That seems like the right thing to do. And we're still moving through February. I wonder we could hold a tournament. That's one of the things you like to do when you take over, is kind of do things to celebrate your new reign, and wait, hold on a second. What is this? Force Lord Raymond Shawnee of Blackwood to take the black. Yeah. That's what we want. This guy hates us, and we do not want him to, like, we don't want to take a ransom just for him to go back and start plotting against us again. We'd much rather although I'm not so sure his heir is going to like us any better. Okay, his heir actually kind of likes us. Oh, no, his heir likes us. Right, we only kind of like him. Okay, yeah, that is way better. We would much rather have Bradamar in charge, so we shall do it. Yeah, see ya, Raymond Shawnee. You are a member of the Night's Watch now. That is cool. That is cool. Oh, we have a lot of titles to hand out. We have not designated a regent. Who can we trust with that job? Someone with high diplomacy. We could give it to Barba, Lady Deddings, who just invited us to her party. She wants to be a Master of Whispers, even though she does not really have that skill. So, I think I'll make her regent. How cool. That seems cool. It's almost good that she's a bit of a foreigner, because she has fewer ties to other families that would have questionable loyalties. I guess she's not really a foreigner. She just descends from foreigners. I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever. I like her a lot. I'm going to nominate her as my regent. We need some new bodyguards. Who can we trust? These guys don't like us so much. Kellon, he is strong and capable, formidable fighter, and he is brave, and he's I don't see any negative traits, so this looks good. Let's take him on as one of our guys. Hey, Rob. See you logged in there. Yeah, tomorrow is the full release of House of the Nymeria episode. Today is the live stream. It's possible I said that wrong somewhere. But yeah. We're having fun here with this, and glad to see y'all joining. I know every once in a while, I'm sure there's a few of y'all who haven't been to one of these CK2 streams before, so feel free to ask questions. A lot of people in the chats would be able to answer some of them, and I can answer any others. But we've got our own kind of timeline going on here. We're about 50 years past when the conquest would have happened, and we are House Hoare. And what am I doing here? Sworn. Oh yeah, I'm picking this guy to be Sworn Shield, one of my bodyguards. And we got a room for one more bodyguard. Who's that going to be? Someone else who likes us. We need people who... Well, we are short on people who like us. There are not a lot of those. Okay, well, we'll leave one bodyguard slot open then. No... Oh, yeah, here's Prince Stephen. Our cousin. That's named after Stephen Stark. Baron, Griselle, Moel, and Rhonda. Those are your daughters there, Stephen. And this is the Stephen I was thinking of, who was pretty capable. I got him confused with Harren. Yeah, a good fighter. A Reaver. Yeah, well, that's an Ironborn right there. Okay. Yeah. We don't have a High Almoner or a Master of the Horse. We have there's someone we can nominate to be Court Jester? Someone that we don't like that we can name for that? We'll pass on that for now. Oh, we have a Nathi at our court. That's cool. Dumezai. I don't know how to say that. Okay, Master of the Horse. Give it to one of the lords we like a lot, that we're trying to get more loyalty from. Someone important. Not going to put too much thought into this one. Someone who's kind of important. Lord of Great Wick. Yeah, that's important. Let's give it to him. High Almoner. Someone who's decently good at stewardship, who we need to win over a bit. Lord of Seaguard. Lord of the Sea. Yeah, either Black Tide or the new Lord of Blackwood. Yeah, this is the guy whose father we just sent to the wall. Let's get a little extra favor from him. Oh, we have a king. We can select a King's Justice. That's cool. Who's our executioner? Who is our... That'd be funny to have an executioner name. Oh, we got to name this guy the executioner. Gorl, because he's of House Harlaw and they have a scythe. So, sure, why not? Let's make him our executioner. I don't remember that being an option. King's Justice. That's funny. I guess I just didn't pay attention to it. And one more commander in the field. We'll also name Mathis Lord of Seaguard a commander. He's unyielding and has the brilliant commander trait. So that makes him pretty well qualified. And it'll make him like us slightly more. Alright. Okay. I want to run a tournament or something. That's not an option apparently. So let's unpause it and see what happens.
Hey, Geek Furious, he says, I rarely last long in these streams because I just end up going to play the game. Well, that is part of the point, to encourage y'all to try this game out yourself, because it is a lot of fun, although it can really eat up a lot of time. Let me tell you. When we first got it, we played this so much. I have it under control now. I don't play it relentlessly like I used to. Have it more compartmentalized for things like this stream. A lot of good comments in the chats here. Okay, Iron King Aeron, after listening to the advice of a group of my bannermen by Motho of Motho? What? I hereby release the Motho clan and other realms from their obligations to my person, thereby granting them independence. I do not know what this means. Is he yielding his position as some sort of high call? He doesn't really look like a call, does he? He looks like Westerosi. Oh, that's probably because this guy's wife was Westerosi or something. When is my option going to come to... When will my prince come? I want to do a tournament. If I can't do a tournament, then I'm going to have to go on that foreign tour. Oh, now we're carousing with Lady Deddington. She knows how to throw a party with her 25 diplomacy. And our money is steadily increasing. Eventually, we will be able to... Ooh, we're getting 8.5 per month. That's really good. If we had good strategy, if we actually had good stewardship, that would be a lot higher. So I must have done a good job. Homer did a good job of infrastructure building, getting us into nice, lots of trade and things like that to keep our economy flowing. If you're It's Always Sunny fan, we are keeping the money moving. Yes. But I'm not drinking any wine out of a can. All right. Oh, she wants to play Cybas. Okay, or something. Yeah, I don't expect my character to be a great at Cyvass or any sort of game like that with my 3 learning and my 2 stewardship and my 7 intrigue. This is not Scream great game player. My kinsman Baron Rivers wants to get married. Who is Baron? Oh, that's the bastard son of Prince Stephen. Yes. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's find him a wife. Who wants to marry him? Oh, here's another. He could marry a different bastard from mine. Hell yeah, could marry Baron. Nah, it's a little too close. Celise. Now there's a little too much of an age gap there. Let's find someone a little more close to his age. There are not options of that type. Okay. Well, she's not too much older. 33. Talia. That's cool. Gods of the Summer Isles. We could do more betrothals to Summer Islanders. Yeah, let's see. We'll do this marriage. Whoa, Talia would gain 110 prestige, 500. Well, she's gonna get a ton of prestige. What would we get? Nothing? Would it matter to us? All right. Well, cool. Let's do it. Reveling and carousing is over. Time to get back to real life. Yes, this is definitely real life we're engaging in here. This is a fantasy within a fantasy. All right. Yeah, it's just I think I want to take that. I really want to take that tour. That tour is fun. All kinds of random cool things happen. So since I can't run a tournament, yeah, since we can't do that, well, why can't we do that? Oh, a port in Harrenhal. Okay, well, technically you can sail through the God's Eye all the way out to the narrow sea here, but the game doesn't recognize that. So we won't complain about not being able to do a flagship. We can do that. Let's do the tour. Go on what? Many calls of the Great Grassy have been rallied under the same banner. The leader that managed to unite them all is Kovaro the Black. The people of the Grasslands now call their leader Great Call. Huh. The stallion who mounts the world, this guy. They're calling him. Is he actually that great? Doesn't look like it. That's amazing. He has a lot of titles. Well, this is not of much concern to us. You know, we're not really worried about Dothraki. I was just about to go on a foreign tour. Maybe that puts a kibosh on my foreign tour, but I doubt it. This shouldn't matter. The Dothraki are not going to sack all the free cities. Oh, that would be interesting if it did happen. All right, let's do it. All right, we need votes here, folks. Do we want to go to the free cities, to go to Slaver's Bay, the different cultures of the Jade Sea? We could go really far out, or the Summer Sea, or the free cities. Oh, no, that's where we already have. Free cities, Slaver's Bay, Jade Sea, or Summer Sea. What do you all think? I throw this out to you, the live viewers, to vote for where we should go on our tour. I see one vote for Jade Sea from Richard, another vote for Jade Sea from Alicia. Jade Sea from Temperature. Okay, that's 3 votes. Everyone is saying Jade. Literally everyone is Jade Seeing here, and a lot of... Okay, Jade Sea. Clearly, this is decided. Jade Sea it is. A short visit of a few places. A tour should be something like, I wish to see all... Yeah, let's do it all. Let's go on a big-ass tour. I shall return a better man. Cool. This is going to be fun. All right. Wait, what is this? Yes, we do not want the North. Yes. We're not going to pick a fight with the North, especially while we're leaving. So yes, come on, guys. Stop your reaving. We're appointing someone very capable. Who's going to come with us? I mean, anyone? I guess not. Probably nobody. Really? Oh, Bradamar, not Barba, right? Of course, that's cool. Well, maybe he can work on his wife for us. Our great friend.
We want her to become an Ironborn worshiper too. Q Cox says you started playing this game because of us. Thank you. That's awesome. Glad to hear. Hope you hope it didn't take over too much of your life. Hopefully it's all been fun. Yeah, when does our tour start? I guess we're getting ready still. It is July. Whatever, July. As if July was a month in Westeros. It's the month of the Kraken, hopefully. Okay, we're just passing some time here, waiting for my tour to start. I guess we're sailing. That's probably what's happening. It is a long ship. Uh-oh. 50% chance your men get the ship under control and you safely pass through the storm. 40% chance you're hit by some debris from above and are injured, but the ship managed to make it through the storm. 10% chance we just flat out die. Well, dying at sea at least would be a worthy way to die. What happens? Oh, cool. No one even got hurt. All right. And we get prestige out of it. All right. Well, risk 10% chance of death for 25 prestige is not a good risk, but we didn't exactly have a choice there. Hey, we've turned age 20. Oh, yeah, so let's take a look over here. Last time I got a request to look farther over here at the map. Look at how cool Valyria looks. It's just like this black smoking ruin here. That's cool. So we're sailing all past this. There's Velos and Gozai and Astapor. And here's Old Gis. Or, sorry, Gayan. Old Gis is inland. Yeah, here's Old Gis, yeah. New Gis is down here. Yeah, that's right. I always get those mixed up. Karth. There's the Jade Gates. Pharos. Yi goes all the way over here. We got Ashai. I guess we're going to go to Ashai, too. Speaking of the Fire and Blood excerpt today, we should start to... We'll almost certainly see updates to the game. I'm sure Alaric Stark is not the one sitting up here right now at Winterfell. It's Lord Benjicott. But once they update the game, guarantee you it'll be Alaric Stark with his daughter Alara and his, so far as of yet, unnamed sons. But there are apparently at least two. And only the one daughter. Lord Bradamar has inherited Blackwood, eh? Interesting. After many days at sea, we have finally arrived at Karth. All right. Let us check out the Karthine. Yeah, we can zoom out and see the whole thing as a whole. It's beautiful, huh? This is part of the fun is the... Look how far that goes, yeah. And you can actually play as an Ashai character. You could start in Westeros, that's the normal thing to do, but you could start in Sothorios if you wanted. That said, they're kind of just... They're not... they don't have great information on what's supposed to be down there. It's not exactly a well-known commodity, even in our fandom. So they've had to make some things up. Oh, they do what they can. All right, I will try my hand at some of this foreign diplomacy. 70% chance it works, 30% chance it doesn't. And we're not going to go with... We do not want the arbitrary trait, so let's see. Hopefully this works out. Whoops. We have acquired the rude trait. We were kicked out of the feast. Oh, well. You can't take the Ironborn out of the Iron Isles. You can take the Ironborn out of the Iron Isles, but you can't take the Ironborn out of them. Wait, I didn't say that right, but you know what I meant. Damn. Well, we'll have some other opportunities. Rotun, welcome to Karth, the greatest city that ever was. I'm a representative of pureborn Piet Urathon. Urathon! Hey. Painkiller Jane says, I usually customize the character and start in the Summer Islands. That's cool. I've tried the call thing before. That's fun, but it's got that different system. You don't just pass things down to your kid necessarily. It works a lot differently. Onward to Pharos. Okay, so Pharos, little geography is going to be down here. I'm going to zoom all the way back in, not that far. There we go, Pharos. It's the center of the Great Isle of Leng, basically. Or not Leng, but of... what is this big island called? Is this Morak? This whole island is called Morak, I think. Leng is over here. And, yeah, I think it's Morak. Yeah, this is Great Morak and Lesser Morak, I think. And...
Yeah, it's not exactly a lot known about this island. So I imagine this is definitely one of those spots where they've just kind of had to make stuff up and kind of take guesses. All right, here we are. Let's see if we can do this any better. Shan Ramadan is this guy's name of the Golden Hearts. Okay. That's a funky name. During your travels through Faris, you notice a local smith who offers to make you a sword or set of armor for a price. Ooh. Yes, I like that idea. We lost our cool suit of armor because it passed down to that Harris guy, who was then immediately deposed, and we took over as this guy, but the armor didn't come with us. So I kind of... What do you guys think? Armor or sword? We had the armor last time, but on the other hand, if we ever find Valyrian steel, this sword would become worthless, and we would always have the armor. What do you guys think? Give it a second here. Take a sip of my chocolate coffee while y'all give me some input on sword or armor. One vote for swords. Hi, Bernie the Burnt. Yes, Serenity Now. That is actually the theme of this episode. We are going deep into our fantasy of a fantasy. This game is set in our favorite fantasy world, and it's a fantasy timeline within a fantasy. Talk about escaping reality. That's what we're all about today. So, okay, I see sword, armor, armor. Okay, we got 2 votes for each, so the next vote's going to break the tie. Armor. All right, so armor made a comeback. 2 votes for sword and then 3 for armor, so we're going to go armor. Well, these are surprisingly cheap. 20 and 50, I would pay a lot more for this. I have noticed Marshal Lord Leslie's hard work and everyone seems to like him. Heighten the movement, recruit more soldiers. Let's go with morale. Morale is more important than a couple more men. You'd rather have higher quality men than just more quantity in general. Cool. We got our armor. Let's take a look at it. There it is. Fine set of armor. Cool. Gives us a little bit better something. Yeah, it says dual skill estimate +0. That's not really, it doesn't seem like it's really going to do much for us, but at least it gives us some prestige. We look cooler. All right. And on we go. Oh! Chixel Club Rob says there's Valyrians Robert IV Ardea Corps says there's Valyrian steel armor in the game too. I didn't realize that. Of course, we know that it exists in the timeline, so. Quentin Cox, super chat. Thank you for that. He says he wants to be Quado Cox. Make me a 3rd son so I can steal the throne. Okay, it's settled. If King Aeron has a 3rd son, which seems likely given his age, he's only 19 or 20, and his wife is 18. So if we have that 3rd son, it'll be Quado Cox, and if not, well, we'll name that someone else Quado. Onwards to Yin. All right, cool. Let's go to Yin and see what we can see over there. Maybe we can get a sword made there instead. Yes, certainly. Anyone who offers super chats can request to have something named after them. That seems fair, right? Fun way to interact. Yeah, naming characters is definitely a big part of the fun of this game. We've had some fun keeping our H name tradition here. We didn't name this guy Aeron ourselves, but everyone we've been allowed to name, we've kept the H tradition. We got going down from Harren, we got Hodor and Hillard. We did have a Stephen. That wasn't an H, but that was from Lord Stephen. So we had to break the rules for that one. Azure Emperor Hyun Bu. Okay, so we are checking out the Yeti. Azure Emperor. Cool. What's this going to be all about? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. I took a wrong turn and stumbled into a local brothel. Well, maybe that wasn't a wrong turn. Would an Ironborn really say, I will not lower myself to that level? First of all, there's nothing low about that. And I really don't think an Ironborn would think so, even if we're in a vacuum here. He's honest, envious, charitable, humble, Roth. There is nothing here that would indicate he would be the type of character that would not go to a brothel, so he is in. And lustful is pretty cool, actually. Lustful means you can have lustful increases your chance of having kids. So if we acquire the lustful trait and go back to our wife, well, that's good. Oh, and we can get +1 intrigue out of it potentially. Come on, do it. Did not happen. We did not get the lustful trait. That's okay. The ship sails from Jade Sea into the Inn Harbor. Yeah, okay. Time for... Looks like nothing too big happened here. Nothing too eventful, but we're continuing our tour. Onwards to Lengma. Okay, so we're going to go to Leng here. Leng isn't known for being super welcoming to outsiders, so we'll see what happens if the game has captured that flavor or not. His Grace King John has taken his last... Oh, we had John the Unchaste. I don't think unchaste is a word, but I like it. It certainly gets the point across. Wow. King John was indeed the Unchaste. Look at all those children. That is a lot of children, and only 3 of them died. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 living children. One of them has had their eyes yanked out. Damn, that's rough. What did she do to deserve that? King Clarence? What? King Clarence? We have a King Clarence now, everybody. King Clarence of Westeros. And he is married to a Dornish woman. No, that is not a Dornish woman. I spoke too soon. That is a Giscari. Wow, the Queen of Westeros. Well, not really. Queen of that portion of Westeros. Which is a small portion of Westeros, really. Still, that's very interesting that the Giscari are... We have Giscari heritage now. King Clarence's children are half Giscari. So the heir to the throne is a Prince Davos, who is... Wait, that's an all different wife. So Davos's mother is an actual Targaryen or Valyrian with a robust voice. But they're divorced now, apparently. Or does he have multiple wives? What's going on here? Looks like he has... Yes, he has 3 wives. That's what's going on. He has 3 wives. Okay. Well, that also helps to explain how he has so many darn kids. But... All right. How about that? Now what's happening? We're into April. We're still traveling. And we should be expecting to see... Lengma! There we are. What's going to happen here? God Empress Kiara II Alhazred. Okay, so that's like Arabic, Asian at the same time. That's cool. Alhazred. That's... Wait, isn't it the mad Arab Abdul Alhazred from Lovecraft who wrote the Necronomicon? Am I remembering that right? I think that's the name of the author of the Necronomicon, so that's a cool little nod they snuck in here. And how will this visit go? What will happen to us in Lengma? What kind of adventure will we get into? Ha! We're yeah, they're not exactly it's already, we're seeing a little bit of hesitation to welcome a foreigner in that passage there, but nothing too... Oh, we have an open council position. Master of Coin is out. Who died? Looks like we have a fairly easy choice here. We have a reasonably capable replacement in line, and it's one of our higher lords, or one of the more important, not a high lord, one of the more important lords within our realm. The Lord of Seaguard is a prestigious position, and we would like to bond him to us a little more if we name him as Master of Corn. His Master of Corn. That's a funny Freudian slip there. He will increase to +2. He'll like us 5 more if we give him this position, unless it was his goal, as you can see. Oh, actually gave us, I'm sorry, I was wrong. It gives him 10 more points. So now we have him be a tax collector. I'm going to scroll all the way back over here to tell him where to collect taxes. Only green territories are legal, and that's just this one, which is our home territory of Harrenhal. That's because it's our personal territory. The other, we control a large stretch of area, as you can see, this whole gray, but those are all ruled by our vassals. So we do not send tax collectors to our vassals' territories. That's not how it works. They send their taxes to us through their tax collectors. Ooh, onward to Ashai. I like the sound of that. There's supposed to be cheap money over there. Steven says, did you know you can rename any title you hold and or any province? I did not know that. That may not have been a thing earlier on in the game. That may be a more recent thing or something I didn't know this whole time. I've always known you could rename people. That's cool. That's good to know. How is it just by clicking on things? I could rename the Kingdom of the Iron Islands to whatever. Oh. I'm not going to do that, but I like the idea. I might rename something else that. How do you... Oh, here it is. Yeah, rename title. There it is. We could change the name. The Iron Islands Ironborn. Ah, it's awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for the tip, Steven. That's fun. I might rename some of these other things, that's for sure. But I'm not going to rename the Kingdom of the Iron Isles. Maybe I should, though, because we're really the Kingdom of the Riverlands. I should call it the Kingdom of Harren. I could call it the Kingdom of Harrenhal. That'd be kind of cool. What do you guys think? Should I rename it? Should I leave it Kingdom of the Iron Isles? It's not really the Kingdom of the Iron Isles, even though that's where our bloodlines came from originally. But we haven't had a king. None of our kings have sat the Seastone chair ever. Not since I've started this playthrough. All right, so something to think about. In the meantime, we are at Ashai, and let's see what that does for us. You pass along the walkway and happen upon a slave master beating one of his slaves for some minor error. All right, I'll give him some gold. I don't want to get the arbitrary trait, so... That's... Hoarland! Richard Tevor says Hoarland. Yes. The Kingdom of the Iron Rivers. King of the Iron... That's kind of cool. Iron Rivers. That's cool. Oh, cool. They used that Ashai artwork here from the World of Ice and Fire. Nice touch. Well, look at this dude with his mask. That is nice. They're all wearing their masks. They're shadowing. That is good world building, keeping up with what we've been told. Okay, so the nominees are King of the Iron Rivers and Hoarland. Onwards to the five. We're gonna go to the Five Forts. Really? How the hell do we do that? How? That's way the hell up there. All right, that's a bit silly, but I'm here for it. Are we seriously going to sail all the way around? That's all the way to the top. Oh, never mind. We're using Littlefinger's teleporter. That's what it is. Littlefinger's teleporter was invented long before Littlefinger. He just, did his Littlefinger thing to get it named after him, taking credit for something that wasn't his. I see people liking I see a few people saying Iron Rivers, but there's still some support for Hoarland. Hoarland. Jeez. I think I'm definitely leaning towards Iron Rivers, as much as I love puns. Yes, Rob, we do hold both the Iron Isles and the rivers. It is the Iron Islands are still probably more loyal to us. We get a lot of troops there, and having those ships is hugely important because it enables us to do, quick movement around the world and get to different places and all that. More slaves being beaten that we are... Yeah. Alright, we lost some prestige. The Ashai didn't like us being nice to the slaves. The Five Forts. Okay. Whoa, what is that crazy artwork? That's pretty cool. Oh, the Bleeding Shore. Okay, we're really going to some cool places here. What? Elective monarchy. Uh-oh. This is a tough spot. A lot of times when all these vassals, when they want elective monarchy, or when they make a demand like this, a lot of times, if you refuse them, it turns into civil war. Oh yeah, we do have someone who needs a guardian. I'll take care of that first real quick, and then we'll come back to this issue. Oh, yes, we have Rhonda Rivers, who needs a guardian. Thanks for the catch there. I think that's, I assume that's Rudy out there. Thanks. Say hey to my friend Rudy there. Rudy did the voices, or the headers for the Nymeria episode. So a lot of you have heard his voice, or will soon. No, not Bradamar. Let's go with someone who's a good teacher. Oh yeah, I love our amazing red priestess. Look how skilled she is, even though she's the wrong kind of character for other reasons. We'll go ahead and do that. Well, this is tough. Who knows this better than me? There's something I'm confused about here. Is this the people that are supportive, or the people who are against me? I assume these are people who are against me or for me, because these are all people who are like relatively close to. No, I guess some of them are negative and some of them are positive. I am unclear on that. That's right, Aiden. Aiden says, can't wait for the History of Westeros vids that will come because of Fire and Blood. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. The excerpt was just a little taste, and already a lot of amazing analysis came out of that just from the community. And when Fire and Blood, I've got stuff ready to go because we have topics that are just waiting for additional detail. We've been doing a lot of these parallel live tweets where I compare two characters. One usually is kind of an easy pick, and one of them is usually a little more difficult, to show how close some of these characters are, or just to show parallels. Sometimes they're not very similar characters, but they have interesting things in common. And that's something that we're ready to go with as soon as we get a little more background. And Fire and Blood is going to give us that. Fire and Blood is going to teach us about several characters that we know a few things about, but could stand to know more about. Alysanne. I see a lot of people saying Alysanne is a boss. Alysanne is awesome. Yes, Alysanne is so amazing. And it's hard not to notice that she's got some things in common with Sansa. I mean, look at her name. Alysanne. I've been making the Alysansa joke forever. And Sansa's alter ego is Elaine. Elaine, Sansa, Alysanne, Alice. Come on. This is not an accident. George is giving us clues here. And this Alaric Stark character, so much like Stannis. So anyway, but we'll get to that when it comes out. Enjoy the excerpt, folks. Let's get back to our game stream here. This is a tough choice there. Yeah, check my factions. Let's see here. That's the right call. Elective succession. Oh yeah, all four of these lords are backing it. Damn. I can't say no to that. I don't think I could say no to that. We do not. I don't think we have enough support amongst our vassals to say no. Strength 60. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they have an 18,000 man strength. Yeah, we can't say no to that. We just can't. I want to badly, but we cannot. That's too bad. We now have elective succession. So we're gonna that could work out for us, though. This could solve our issue of now people are nominating Harrenhal, huh? Yes. Oh, we're using that Aeron art there. That's cool. Maybe later we'll have the opportunity to get Hillard in there, but we don't want to nominate him when he's won. But this could solve our issue of Hodor's being not a worthy successor. Although poor Hillard is sick. Come on, Hillard, pull through, buddy. Come on, son. Yeah, so that's a good lesson there from Rob. You can always check the factions and see what their strength is compared to yours, and that's fact. It said it had 150% of our strength, so they way dominated us. So we had to say yes there. There's a rumor here that one of the local nobles might be corrupt. Oh, really? A corrupt noble? No, impossible. Yeah, use it as you see fit, Mr. Spy Master. Do your thing. Okay, we got a little bit of money. Yay, 2.7. Join us! Okay, more fighters. Yeah, more fighters are always welcome. We'll check that. Gulak, son of Jywak, has arrived at our court. Who is this guy? Weak? We just hired a weakling? Come on. a weak, slothful guy. He's weak and lazy but ambitious. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted. Whoops. Should have clicked on him first. Okay, Bleeding Shore. Yep, still hanging around on our tour. Onwards to Kaya Kayanaya. Cool. Seeing all the ruby women over there. Let's check out this society. What's this? Unmarried heir? Yeah, no kidding, Harlan. This is not good. We don't... Yeah, see, we could lose all of our titles if we don't get to pass down. Oh, yeah, because we would take over... Because these titles would pass to Prince Hodor instead of... Because this title that is now elective is the Kingdom of the Iron Isles, not the Kingdom of the Trident. So the titles could actually get split if I were to die here. Okay. More exploring. Oh, yeah, we have been at peace too long. Oh, yeah, we got to go reaving when we get back to make our people not think we're weak. As usual, we'll probably do about a little over 2 hours for this. Onwards to Vaes Dothrak. Oh, really? We're going to go to actual Vaes Dothrak. Wow. This tour is going to some unexpected places. We're going to some surprisingly far inland places here for a sea tour. All right. Winter is coming to an end. That's a funny way to put it. That's a misleading way to put it. Winter is coming to an end. Pirates? Hey, we're the pirates here. Pirates attacking pirates. We are absolutely fighting. We took a wound, but we won our fight. All right. Well, a good wound is appropriate. We got to take some wounds to be a real Ironborn. Hopefully we get a scar. Scars make us cool. All right, Alicia's saying adios for now. Thanks, Alicia. We'll see you next time. Always welcome to have you, and always good to have you in the chat, helping the chat stay fun. Now we are about to arrive at Vaes Dothrak. Again, we gotta deal with this silly random event. I really would, given my temperament, this character would not normally care so much about slavery, but we really, really do not want the arbitrary trait. 15% chance of arbitrary. That would make our stewardship even more pathetic. Ah, another annoyed person. Excuse me. Vaes Dothrak. Oh, cool. More cool art. All right. The horses. Oh, begin the journey home. Okay, well, I wouldn't say that was the most eventful trip overseas, but we did get our new set of armor. And wait, who is this? A new son? Lister Rivers, son of Gorold, Harlaw, and Hell. Oh, hell yeah, Melor. That's our cousin's bastard, Homer's former king's bastard daughter. That's cool. Whoa, look at her. She's a fighter. Damn, she's strong and a skilled commander. Can I make her one of my commanders? I don't think I can. No, I can't. That's too bad. Oh, maybe because she's too young? No, maybe just because she's a woman. I thought I could appoint female commanders. Maybe not. I forget. Some of the kingdoms allow that. I've started heading home. Oh, can I make her a bodyguard? Can I do that? Oh, cool, I can. Good suggestion, Painkiller Jane. She will be an excellent bodyguard. She is a blood bodyguard. Yeah, strong and excellent. Stubborn, rude, cynical. Yeah, those are decent bodyguard traits. I can command people to end their war? Who are they? Oh, who they're fighting each other? They can go ahead and fight. 250 prestige. All right, well, that helps make it more worthwhile. Because that makes people like us more immediately. No desert. We had a desert. Appoint a new regent. What happened to Barba? I'll put her back in there. She was already removed from that job immediately before we left. Okay. All right. So now we got to do some. Now we must do violence. Oh, I see someone suggesting to make her one of my salt wives. That same bodyguard. Well, that would be quite an interesting relationship, huh? To have her as a salt wife and as a... Hey, stop backing plot. I don't even care what plot it is. I don't want my bodyguards getting involved in plots. Yeah, is that an option? It's not. That's not an option, apparently. Oh, cool. This marriage resulted in a child, the one that we set up, Winifred Botley. That's cool. Hey, right when we get back, we got our wife pregnant. So it looks like Quado Cox could be Quado Cox Hoare. We'll give him the full name. Could be happening here. I guess it's about 50-50. All right, so I can't actually. Can I nominate my own? Can I nominate Hillard yet for this? Yes. Okay, good. Let's see if I can. Eventually, I can get people to vote for Hillard. The more people like me over time, the more they'll come around to my side of the argument. It's not like this Harlan guy's some impressive specimen. He is appealing looking, but the Ironborn don't care too much about that. See you later, Rob. Thanks for joining the stream. And everybody will be seeing Rob's new Dragon Rider art coming soon. We got it. It was completed just yesterday by Ed Shear. His dragon is called Atroxus. And it is a very cool looking little dragon who will eventually be a very cool looking big dragon. All right. We have spent this entire game away from our kingdom, basically. And now we're back. Got our wife pregnant, and we got we're going to have to do some reaving here. Where are we going to go reaving? We're probably going to want to go... Give it a little pause here. Oh, we could hold a feast. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a feast, and then I'm going to do some violence. Because the feast will increase our vassals' loyalty, which will get us more troops, more loyalty, and that'll help us in a lot of ways. Basically, anything that makes our vassals like us more is a good thing, and we can certainly afford this. This will be a good way to kind of get our kingdom situated here. What else? I mean, any other urgent things that I'm missing? There's always a lot of things going on in this game. Painkiller Jane suggests I might have to go through the marriage option to do the salt wife thing. Let's try that again. Check out where did she go? Hell yeah, bodyguard. Okay, let's try that again. Marriage. No, not that way. So I'll go to my character and try that. I can't choose myself. Yeah. It has the concubine option there. Huh. That's not that costly. 22 gold to fix the castle up. That's nothing for castle repairs. Oh yeah, geez, I have been derelict in my duty in improving our home territory. I should have undertaken a building project here. Yeah, we have a lot of basic things to build. Castle town and stables, and barracks. Ooh, we have all this money too. I think I always want to boost our income. I think I'm gonna just go real straightforward here with that. We also have these outside locations. We have Kingspire Tower, which we can also improve. We will build private farms there. Now notice this is in the city of Upstream is being ruled by one of my vassals. That's why the shield on the right shows the feudal lord, which is us, and the shield on the left is who is actually managing it, like the title holder. So in this case, we run it both ways. We run it directly, and of course it's part of our kingdom because, hey, why wouldn't it be? So we can build farms in a lot of these spots, and this is a major infrastructure increase. We're spending some money, but we're not even half of our money, but all of these things will provide new income. So Stephen Stark and Painkiller Jane agree, and they're also giving some solid advice about where we can go reaving. We're going to do our feast first, and then we'll do the reaving. And that'll help us recoup some of the cost for all this infrastructure building. I really should have built some of these farms before. I guess I just kind of forgot about it last game. Probably all those wars. But if we had this much money before, we should have been doing it already. You got to spend money to make money, folks. All right, who's going to come to our party? Well, I don't like you either. Sounds like Star Wars. Does this guy have the death sentence on 12 systems? Okay, fine. Be that way. If only 2 people say no, that's reasonable. Yep. All right, we'll hire musicians. We want this to be a big party. Nerds. Yes, we're all nerds here. Cool. Let's keep that going and let the time pass a little more. Wait, why do we have my... Oh, yeah, because we're wounded still. We still have this wound we haven't recovered from. Dang it. How are these kids coming along? Hodor is still Hodoring the way he was. Hillard has got another point of learning here. That's cool. And the feast is beginning. All right. Yeah, we can't go pissing off the Lannisters right now. We are not well established. Sadly, our vassals will not like us for that. Y'all could just, raid farther away, like we're gonna do soon. Okay, so the suggestion was to see which of the free cities are at war. The ones that are at war and kind of busy. Oh, wow, they're fighting the Dothraki? Well, that's... Talk about a distraction. Cool, so we're getting +2 diplomacy for... How many years is that? A year? 1 year. And +5 vassal opinion for a year and 2 years more of enjoyed feast. So that's kind of a net +10. Okay, so who is the easiest pickings? Let's check out Bravos as well. Are they at war? Lorathi, their second Norvashi Lorathi embargo war. That sounds less threatening than the Dothraki, but what else do we have? Lice. There's smoke coming out of Lice. What's going on? They're also at war. Get slave revolt. Ooh, slave revolt. Slave revolt definitely would keep them busy. Yeah, let's go after them, I think. Let's raise some... Demina? Okay, well, no Quado Cox just yet because this was a girl. Demina Hoare. I don't want to go with that name. We have to have an H name. Okay, We need another H name.
It's a boy or girl?
It's a girl. That's a Shay's voice there.
Gotta be something like Halara or Halasan or
Halasan! That's a cool one in honor of Alysanne Targaryen. Good Queen Allie. Okay.
Hallie.
Halasan. That's a little awkward, but I like it. And of course, the name Hallis already exists. So we have Hallis, and then we have Anne with A-N-N-E. Anne with an E. So it's kind of like two names combined. All right, Halasan. I see Helena, Helga, Hellis. Steven Stark likes Halasan. All right, we're going with Halasan. Ooh, Painkiller Jean says Scarlet in honor of the Scarlet Shadow. Boy, that character sounds cool. The Scarlet Shadow? Yeah. We definitely need more about her.
Han Keel?
Yeah, John Keel. Han Keel. We could have gone Han Keel. No, that's awkward. Hey, we got our scarred trait. All right, that's exactly what we wanted. Cool. Got to be scarred like a real Ironborn. Okay, that also puts us in better shape to go reaving. So the thing to do is call up some troops and then set them out. We'll call up our household men. This is a large raiding party. Now they're a looter. That's how you set them on the looting path. But we need ships. And we're going to do that by grabbing our... Wait, what the heck? Are these guys been sitting here the whole time? Sit down, you silly, lonely light army. We need ships. We'll grab them from Pike. That's probably... It might be able to get enough from Pike. No, not even close. 33 ships is not enough. We need more than that. How about 74 ships? That's 107 ships, but we need... Yeah, 107 ships is definitely enough, because we need... you can put 100 per ship, so we needed 88 ships, and this is more than 88 ships, so let's do that.
Sorry. I can't stop it.
Go, ships, go! Oops, got to march the troops to the shore, too. Forgot to do that. Harrenhal Hoare wants to take the black? Interesting. Okay, well... Harrenhal is the son of Homer and his concubine. Ah. And he is a good fighter. Dutiful commander. Oh, he's gay, which explains why he hasn't asked to get married, but otherwise is not relevant. Skilled fighter. He's pretty good. I don't really want to lose this guy, even though he's club-footed. But I'll let him take the black. What the heck? We get piety, prestige. All right, sure. Go ahead, buddy. Take the black. Painkiller Jane says, damn, Aziz, although I'm not really sure what that's in reference to. Oh, yeah, the E key. Yeah, we want to see the economic map. Also, you can do that by clicking on the gold stacks here. That shows us where the good rating spots are. And the way you tell is by the brighter the green, the more rich they are, the more money they have. So Pentos is looking pretty good right now. And as suggested by Stephen, that Lyse, I think it was by Stephen, Lyse was not a good target because of the revolt there, and that appears to be true. As you can see, it is red. Red is bad. Red means no money. The redder it is, the worse it is. That's why Gulltown, which is a city, is a nice bright green. That's why Lannisport is bright green. You would expect to have a nice bright green here at King's Landing, but hey, there is no King's Landing. No, don't forget, there was never a King's Landing in this timeline. And then, of course, the Arbor is bright green for reasons that should be pretty clear. Same with this the mouth of the Mander. I mean, not the mouth of the Mander, the mouth of the Honeywine, rather, which is Old Town. Very green. High Garden, very green. Yeah, so basically what you would expect. So let's see what the deal with Pentos is right now. Pentos is... They have an incompetent ruler, but they're not at war. But incompetent ruler might be... Yeah, might be worthwhile. Tyrosh is also... Oh, yeah, Tyrosh. Is pretty green. And they are at war. Hostile towards... They're already hostile towards one of our vassals. So, couldn't be too much worse, could it? And they're at war with the Dothraki. All right. Tyrosh and Pentos are possibly both on the menu. But I think Pentos first because, well, it's closer. So we'll go to both. And here we go. We're in our ships. And we're headed to Pentos for some raiding. Steven Stark asks, can we raid up the Rhoyne? That is a great question. I bet we can. Yeah, because they made rivers navigable back several games ago. Wow. Steven, you're thinking like a true Ironborn. That is... I bet we can. And if so, that means we could raid Celoris and Voluntharius. Let's get them. Let's do that. And we have a large raiding party here. This is nice. Okay. This could go very well. All right. That's right. I brought Matthew McConaughey on the raiding, on this reaving expedition. Wait, hold the phone. We got. Oh yeah, we're leading the right. That's not what we. Well, look at this weird distribution of soldiers here. Yeah, I want to rearrange this. I don't want the bulk of the soldiers all in the middle. We want... Yeah, that's more like it. But we want to... Yeah, we'll let... No, we want Aeron to command the center, even though Elan is a better commander, because we have what is probably the most important trait, which is Organizer. So if you see there, Organizer gives plus 20% movement speed, which, when you're reaving, that's hella important. Or should I say hell yeah important. And, so we'll give this Bracken lady, who is pretty capable, one of our best commanders, if not our best commander, the right wing, and back to it. Okay, so, whoops, lost my focus here. All right, unpause, and here we go. So, since they are raiding, they have the raiding thing toggled, they will automatically start looting as soon as they land. And we'll see what happens. We'll see how they respond to it. Yeah, they're fighting back immediately. That's not good, because our guys weren't ready for that. Oh well, we're going to lose this battle and run away. Oh, we might lose this battle. We'll probably lose this battle. No. Yeah, we lost this battle. Oh well. Oh well. They were ready for us. Let us go south to greener pastures. Ha! Greener pastures, yes. Let's try Tyrosh. Let's see how that goes. Steven Stark says he's played the hell out of the Vikings in the base game. Well, unsurprisingly, when I play the base game, I also play the Vikings very often. I've also played I also enjoy playing some of the Middle Eastern kingdoms, because one of the most fun parts of this game is having children and seeing how they turn out. And in the Middle Eastern kingdoms, it's acceptable to have lots of wives. And so if you have like 4 or 5 wives, bye, Shea is heading out for the evening. Everybody say Shea is the best. And so yeah, if you're married, you can marry like 5 women and have just so many kids, and that's kind of fun, although that causes all kinds of political issues with so many heirs sometimes. But that can be fun too. So we've already lost over 1,000 men on this raid and have nothing to show for it, but that's okay. There we go. Now we're raiding. And so you hover over this little cross thing here. It says looting. It says we're looting 3.99 every 4 days. That is a lot. That is a very good looting progress. Oh, cool. We built one of our private farms, which means any second we're going to get more private farms because we started building like 3 of those. We could, in fact, totally sack Tyrosh here. We could just hold out here until this siege is complete, but that would take a while, and the reaving is already done. So let's not do that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next target. We picked up some loot. If you hover over here, you can see how much we got. We got 20 in loot from here. Our fleet can carry up to 500, so we are far from done. Once our guys get back on the ship, we can head. We'll take Steven's suggestion, head towards the Rhoyne. That's going to be cool. I like this idea. I've never raided up the Rhoyne before. More coffee for reaving. Coffee is fueling my reaving. Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to look at what's currently sitting here. One of the things I neglected to do, one of the reasons we got a little bit of trouble is that got us into a little bit of trouble was I neglected to look to see if there was an army just sitting there, and there was at Pentos. I do not see an army just sitting here. There's just this one little dude who is like 100 guys, and those look like sellswords anyway. So we're safe to go straight for Volantis here and do some raiding on Volantis. Now, what might happen is an army might appear and march towards us, but we can run back to our ships before they can get to us. And partly the reason we can do that is because it's really easy to get back to your ships. And we're the organizer trait, which makes us even faster. So we're going to raid this side of the river, the eastern side. King Clarence now rides. What the? All right, the modders have a sense of humor. Look at the name of this dragon. Sparkle? Sparkle. This guy's dragon is named Sparkle. King Clarence and his dragon Sparkle. Yeah. That's as bad as the Muppet Tullys. Yeah, can we? I think there's a suggestion to raid Norvos, which isn't by the sea, but we can reach it by going all the way up the Rhoyne. I think that would be. I would love to raid those bastards. Oh shit! Pardon my French. We are meeting some resistance. Oh, but are they going to try to cross the river and attack us overseas? See, that would be a huge fail on their part. Yeah, they have to go all the way around. In order to attack us, they have to march up to Sarmel, over to Voluntaries, and then back overland. Because attacking us over a river would be a huge, colossal failure. And in fact, we would love it if they tried that, because they would lose. So, we could just sit here patiently, continuing our raiding, while... Well, I'm not... Steven says, didn't realize we could go far up the river. I'm not sure we can. I think we can. We're going to try. But it's a reasonable theory. So, we can just sit here and wait for these guys to get close to us before we run away. Meanwhile, we're looting... almost 4 gold every 4 days. So a gold a day, which is a lot. And we'll just happily sit here and wait until they get close to us. Yeah, stop fighting amongst yourselves. Still looting. Still looting. Ah! He refuses to stand down. Oh well. Alright, vassals, fine. Keep fighting. Yeah, it's going to take them a while to be able to get to us, too. They are essentially powerless to stop our raiding. Mwahaha. We are pulling in the loot, folks. We might turn this thing to we might darken this to non-green. Okay, so the ship is full of loot. And now we will head back to our ships. Are we marching? Hang on. Yeah, get up there. There we go. Marching back to our ships. Bye. Before you could catch us, they thought they could catch us. And we'll sail farther upriver and see what we can do. Yeah, we can sail all the way up. Wow, this is cool. Never done this before. All right, let's go all the way. Let's go all the way to Nora, to Cohor. This is cool. Reward him with certain incomes and grants. Okay, yeah. Gelmar Morley, he has been effective. He has been good. Sure, give him some money. We're making money right now. Are we still sailing? Yeah, we're still sailing. Okay. A new year. Oh man, stupid Faith of the Seven revolt. These are always just These are always just a freaking. These are always just kind of annoying because they're rarely actually very threatening. They usually this rabble. Oh yeah, you were talking about Norvos. I was thinking Norvos when you said. I was thinking Cohor when you said Norvos, but they're both bright green, so they're both great targets. Well, let's try rating them both. I think we can sail to either. Yeah, they're both relatively equal in terms of greenity. So yeah, I'm down for both. I'm down for sure. All equal opportunity rating. Wait, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we were gonna fight this stupid. Check out this stupid Septon here. What is your deal? Who are you and where are you and how big is your not very big army? It's in the Cape of Eagles apparently. 444. Are you kidding me? What kind of a revolt is that? That's not even a revolt. I could ignore this entirely and it wouldn't be a problem, probably. But we got to do something. All right, where are some local men we can send? The twins. Nope. Oh, that wasn't. I thought that was lit up. Who's in charge around here? Who's got the troops? Where are my nearby troops? Who has men I can call up? Oh, they're fighting right now. Oh, well, I can send some men over from the Iron Islands, I guess. I don't really want to. There we go. Stilfen. Aaronford. Who else has men I can use? That's good enough. We'll get those 1,000-ish men over there to slaughter this 444 little pack of weaklings. Get back to the business at hand. Actually, I'll send a little more just to put an emphasis on it. Oh, that is a clever tactic, Stephen. Stephen points out that when you get, or reminds us rather, that when you come back from a raid, you get prestige equal to the gold you acquired. And so he suggests holding on to that gold when you have a king that's about to die so you can immediately give that to the new guy. Because a lot of times new guys struggle a little bit in their early reign because they're not established. Cool. More people converting. Oh, cool. We're ready to do our rating here. We click on this. And here they go to raid Cohor. Hello, Arcane Flash. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Everybody, toast to Fridays, toast to Fandom Family, and toast to relaxing after what I imagine was a stressful week for a lot of people for a wide variety of reasons. Social media has been very stressful. To put it mildly, for some people, that is a dramatic understatement for a lot of people. Wow, Cohor is really not well defended at all. We're going to loot the crap out of them here, aren't we? Oops, I should have been paying attention over here. No! Oh my goodness, what a little mini tragedy that our awesome 25 diplomacy woman from the Summer Islands has died in battle. What the crap? How did that happen? I just wasn't paying attention. And the Septon's army marched and won a battle before they could get combined. What the heck happened here? All right, well, I guess I should pay more attention. All right, combine this army into one. Give it a real leader. Or give it more leaders, rather. Well, we have one of the... All the other commanders are with us. Oh, yeah, we could probably do with appointing some new commanders. We probably have slots for that. Oh, we have Master of the Hunt available. Let's give that to one of our important title holders. Look at this guy. Fertile. A fertile weak Lord of the Crossing, huh? Where have we heard that before? Let's give it to the Seaguard guy. And then we need more... Do we have more commander slots? We do. We have 2 more commander slots, which is good because we're needing that right now. Let's go with Clayson, Lord of the Red Fork, who looks competent. As well as... Ragnar, Lord of Great Wick. He also seems competent. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at this guy. Wait. Unyielding, direct leader, battlefield turn. Actually, yeah, we'll use him. Ragnar, not Ragnar. And then we'll use some of these guys immediately because they're better leaders. Clayson and Ragnar. Now, go kill this stupid, pesky Septon army. Yeah, she was Regent, Painkiller Jane. She was our Regent. She was amazing. So, I guess we need a new Regent too, don't we? Yeah, we do. Good catch there. Forgot about that. Who do we trust with our Regency now? Probably this guy, because you want someone with high diplomacy to be your Regent, and you prefer someone with low-ish intrigue so they don't scheme against you. This person has extremely low intrigue, but they like us a lot, which counts for a lot, and they're a lord in their own right. So I think we'll just go with this one, even though he's a Faith of the Seven. Ha. We could go with Ragnar, Lord of Great Wick. Those are really the only 2 choices because these 2 aren't very loyal to us. I guess Alyn would be fine. I'll go with Bellos. And okay, so we have a couple of battles going on. We're still raiding Cohort, and this guy is trying to track these people down. Meanwhile, cool. Okay. Meanwhile, in Cohort, they've called up some soldiers around us, but it's a pretty pathetic little attempt. They are not going to have enough troops to come at us here, which means we might consider sacking Cohort itself. In the meantime, we got to go back and forth. That's a good point. Rudy points out that we just appointed a regent who follows the Seven during a revolt of the Faith of the Seven. Although this wouldn't really be a full-scale revolt of the... This is just 440 dudes. But yeah, he says, I wonder if that has an impact. I wonder too. I kind of doubt it, but it's a good point. Oh, we got to capture this. We got to actually trap this thing before it... Cool. More people converting. Always like to see that. No attempt to flee. That means we're going to capture them, or rather slaughter them. Oh, Prince Hodor. What kind of education should we give to someone who cannot really have an education? Ah, he's really turning out to be like Hodor. He's got the handicap, and he's kind. That is very much like... We're not going to give him an education. No, sorry. He does not need an education. The Ironborn have taken to fraud. Yep. And back over here. Oops. Went around Cohort. And still no real risk here. Okay, so the raiding is over. Our flag is turned red. Our loot flag is turned red, which means we've completed the available... So now we just need to see... Now, okay, first of all, let's just get this out of the way. You must surrender now, you silly Septon. And now we send you to the Night's Watch. Oh, can we execute him? Oh, yeah, we can just straight execute. I think, yeah, I think we're going to execute him. It's time we showed some loyalty to the drowned god with a sacrifice. We are to make sure that we're actually Ironborn. I mean, rather worshipping the drowned god. It's possible we were Faith of the Seven, I just didn't notice it. No, that's not true. Of course, that couldn't be the case because we're raiding right now. If we were Iron Faith of the Seven, we wouldn't be allowed to raid. So, yes, drowned god it is. What is dead may never die. Yes, all right. Yeah, we may have upset some people with that. So, we could stick here for a little while longer and sack Qohor. Yeah, I think we should do that because there's no way they're going to muster enough of an army to beat us. Yeah, let's take down Qohor all the way. Oh, not all the way, obviously, but get some serious loot here. Maybe capture somebody. Maybe get a hostage. Oh, meanwhile, need to head back over here and let our armies rest. We don't need to keep these guys in the field anymore. Arcane Flash says, I got an email from Pennsylvania Airport claiming I have a lost diplomatic package from London that has 110 kilograms of cash. 110 kilograms of cash? That's really what it said? That is hilarious. So that is clearly a scam from someone that doesn't speak English very well. Cash by weight. What a funny way to express that. Okay. How's this progress going? We got, oh, yep, getting close, or closer. Still going to be a few days here. I mean, that is a lot of cash, no doubt, but... Whoa, uh-oh. We are almost... They did a sally against us and took out a few of our men. And if they had taken out about 40 more guys, 29 to be exact, we would no longer be able to continue the siege. This siege is at risk. If we lose any more dudes, the siege is gonna be broken. Oh, we lost our spy master. Time to replace our spy master. Ooh, we do not have a great candidate. That's too bad. Torma, our worshiper, our red priest worshiper of R'hllor. All right, well, let's make her our master of West. I forgot she was giant. We have a gigantic R'hllor red priest master of whispers now, fellows. And part of the reason I'm making this choice is because we could easily back out of this. If you give like a high lord a job and then take it away from them, they get mad. But so will she if I take it away from her. But we don't care as much about what she thinks. If we take her job away and she gets mad at us, she doesn't have political power to do anything to us. She doesn't have armies. So, tough luck to her. And the job we want to give her is, we want to continue to build our spy network up in our own home spot still. That is still important. Okay. Back to this. Oh, is the computer being smart? Oh, no, they're going north to Goatwood. Goatwood is really the name of it? That's funny. Okay, so we have to maintain our very small bit of numerical superiority here. And if we can... Westeros Jedi says... Oh, no, it is Westeros Jedi says, take the fleet down the Rhoyne and go hunting for turtles. Only a couple days left before this is done. Looks like we might barely pull this off. Yeah. 2 more ticks. 10 more days of game time and we're there. What will our rewards be? September 6th, 7th. Almost there. Boom. Here we go. And got it. Magister Jaqen of Qohor is imprisoned. Let's take a hostage. Ooh, good money. 189. That's very good money. Salt wife? Really? 3 different choices here. Okay, so, all right, folks. We get the, oh, yeah, Rudy points out we have another guardianship thing here. We'll take care of that in a minute. First things first, assault wife. 24-year-old. Oop, she's got the strong trait. That's going to be really hard to beat. Oh, shit, I clicked on the wrong one. Dang it. Shoot. Arg. Damn it. I picked this one at random by accident. Arg. Damn it. Ugh, that was dumb. Oh, well. Damn. Sigh. I meant to click on the face, and instead I clicked on the character. Okay, so we can ransom this guy, though. Probably for good money. And, oh, and we got to continue on with our reaving. Whereas Tosh says, take the Ironborn on a great migration to Morak. It's got better beaches. Good call. Wow, we totally turned Qohor brown. We took so much of their money. Make Qohor brown again. Well, that's got the wrong connotation, doesn't it? Damn, I didn't hear that in my head before I said it. Okay, so let's go to... Wait! What happened to... Wow, while we were sitting here considering our next target, Norvos turned brown. So Norvos is no longer a good target. How about that? All right, then. Never mind. Maybe we should go to Morak after all. Let's see what it's like over there. I see some green. I see some very bright green. Ooh, look at the island down here. Bright green. We could go raid the Isle of Elephants. All right, let's do it. We're going to go here and raid Morak. So really what our tour of the Jade Sea was really just a place to find targets. Oh, yeah, more improved. Ah, good call, Richard. Suggesting I do... Oh, and of course this Guardian, yes. We got to find a guard. Oh, Hodor needs a Guardian. Poor Hodor. Oh, hell yeah, could be my own cousin, could be his mentor. That would be kind of cool, actually. I want to give him to one of the High Lords because that'll make him like us more, and because Hodor is no threat. Let's give him to Medgar. Medgar will like us 10 more, so he'll go from -19 to -9. And yeah. What? During the transfer of power, Bernard Mandrig lost their... What does that mean? Lost their true history. What does that mean? Oh, this dude's ambidextrous. I didn't know that was a thing. That's awesome. But I really don't know what that means. But that losing his true history. All right, we are sailing. I assume we are out of the Rhoyne by now. Yeah, there we go. Yep, we cannot allow this kind of rating right now. Is it going to sail us through? Yeah, it goes around. I was wondering if it would take us through Valyria or not. But nope, we're sailing around. So I think... yeah, I understand that this True History was a book. It's but I don't understand. I guess, oh, he owned the copy of it and lost it? Okay, I guess that makes sense. I just hadn't seen that before in this game. That's cool. I think that's another thing they had added that I wasn't aware of. All right, we're sailing like a good Ironborn across the sea to Morak. I'm going to try this island raid first. Try raiding Vehar and see if Pharos is still a target. Actually, no, we'll do Pharos first and then the island. The island will have a harder time getting help. And if we, I wonder if this army up here in the Jade Gate is going to become hostile right away. Yep. But it's not making a move to attack us, so it doesn't think it can win. So we'll just raid away. 2.8 gold per turn, or per 8 days, not quite, or 4 days, not quite as good as some of these other targets, but still a very solid amount. Reeve and reeve and reeve. Can't believe I picked the wrong salt wife. That was a really good salt wife I just threw away. New Wick. I like it. Someone's Uriah says, make this into New Wick. Well, if I could conquer it, I would do that. Hillard. Now, this is an important education. Okay, so he hasn't gained any new traits yet. He's wise, and he's gained, so that's +4 to everything. So he's already gained +2 diplomacy, +1 martial, +2 this and this. So I think man, this is a tough call because normally you want to educate your own kid whenever you can, because you want to have control over his guardianship, because you get to make these key decisions. But I'm not very good. Oh, I am better. All right, my stewardship's up to 5. Yeah, I think the value of making the decisions for ourselves is just so important. I'm gonna give him self-education. Oh, we can't because we're overseas right now. Right. All right then. So we'll go with, who is our most important High Lord that's actually competent? Boy, these guys are not, a lot of these guys are not that competent. Leslin has 0 diplomacy, but is an amazing warrior and commander. Mathis is fairly well balanced. He's not terrible. He's the best of a bunch of bad choices, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with Mathis. You won't do it either? Wait, why? Why isn't this an option? Oh, it's not letting me do it yet because he's not 6. Why is... Oh, that's right. He hasn't... This is his regular education only, not his other. So we want to do diplomacy, though. Boom. And we're sick. So yeah, of course, we don't pick a guardian for him yet. So we actually will be his guardian. Yeah. So we won't... that was just me forgetting he was only 5. Meanwhile, we continue to reeve. Should we take this castle too? No, it would take too long. Ah, good. Our illness is over. Let's move on. Let's go here and then try to... do some looting in Vehar here. We have a very lively chat going today. Thanks everybody for... Sibella's pregnant. Well, how the hell did that happen when I'm so far away? Is she with us? But hey, I won't complain. More babies. That's good. Looks like there was a very small defense force here that we are brushing aside. And onward with the sacking. Whoa, they got a large garrison here. It's a quirk of this game that you can't sally forth with a massive garrison to attack. So we're just going to be able to sack this or loot in peace until we leave. So 2.2, not bad, not great, but we'll take it. How's our capacity doing here? Oh, we're going to have to go home fairly soon. We have 409 of the room of 535. So we'll be able to go south and take maybe Port Morak and maybe the Isle of Elephants. Maybe, and that'll probably be it. That'll probably be all the room we have for money. It's kind of a funny thing to run out of room for loot. But hey, only that's only the kind of problem a real Ironborn would have. Oh, all right, that's that. We're full up on loot. Back to the ships. And headed south. Yeah, if we didn't run out of room here, we could go up and raid like Yi or something, or Yin, or... Whoa, what is this? Is this like a cool roads or something? What is that? That's neat. All right, here we are. Wait, how big is that army? 100. That's nothing. That is not really an army at all. Okay, Painkiller Jane, thanks for coming. We'll see you later. Yes, fortune does favor the bold. We're trying our best to be bold. What kind of money are we getting here? 3.8, that's very nice. Let's see how long we can go at this pace of 3.8. Loot, 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 loot. Ah, winter is coming. That's no good. Oh, I forgot about Richard's suggestion of more building projects. Let's get back over. While this looting is happening, let's go back to our home base of Harrenhal and improve it even more. Okay, so another castle town upgrade here. The second upgrade there. Then we've got the village markets, which is more money. And, oops, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's not where I meant to do that. Oh, well, that's fine. Same difference. And then we're starting to get a little bit low. No, we're not really. We're not actually low on money because the money that we have in our loot, in our holds, is not in our treasury yet. So we actually have 500 plus more coming. So I'm going to go ahead and spend basically everything we have with more castle townage. We have enough for one more of those. 150, yeah. And then as soon as we get back, we're going to spend more. Yes, as Stephen Stark says, they are investments. We're going to create a really large, dependable, recurring income so that even if future Ironborn kings are terrible with stewardship, they will still have plenty of loot. And of course, we can always supplement that by what we're doing right now, reaving. Nothing like a reaving economy. Another castle that is really well garrisoned that is somehow helpless in stopping our reaving. $472. $476. Yep, this is definitely our second last stop. There's a chance we fill up here, but I think we'll still have some room in the holds to go down to the Isle of Elephants. Oh, Guardian. There we go. Now our son is 6, and we will be his guardian. Nope. We're doing it ourselves. There we go. The reaving is done. And now for one last stop. We'll probably call this a night after we get back from this reaving, because it's been almost 2 hours by the time we're done with that. By the time we're back, it will have been that long. So we'll be wrapping this up soon-ish. But this has been a good stream. We've had a lot of fun. We've explored. This has been a very exploratory stream. We went on a tour. Oh, there it is. There it is. There is Quado Cox. The appealing Quado Cox. Breaking the H tradition. Quado Cox Hoare. There we are. I love it. And everyone finds this appealing, apparently. That is cool. Love having a trait like that. And we're even down here. How much money are we getting here? Another 2.89. Yeah, it looks like we're definitely going to fill up here. Or at least be very close to filled up. Man, this is a nice load of loot. Our prestige is going to shoot up over 500 more. We're going to get to 2,200 prestige, which is going to really help our reputation. Yes, Richard. Yes, our wife did get pregnant while we were away. But, maybe we can just pretend she's with us. There's no rumor that it wasn't us as the father. Yeah, what's happening here? Can we take this castle? No, we definitely cannot. That is a very well-protected castle. Oh, And we are officially running out of room in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. We are out of room. Time to head back to Westeros. A 1,000-mile long. Yes, yes. Okay. Here we go with our return trip. All this money. We are filling our coffers. We have 4 trueborn children. 3 of them are sons. One of them is, Hodor, but we love him anyway. Yeah, Prince Hillard is gaining stats. Halisand's looking pretty good. She's got some stewardship talent so far. And Quado is the handsome one. Oh, we got to work his ass off. You cannot afford to be Hillard. You got to work hard. What happened? Oh no, he's still lazy. Damn it. Well, we've got time to fix that, but that's unfortunate. -1 to everything. Ugh. Damn lazy son of mine. There we are. Sailing, sailing. Wasn't that a Christopher Cross song? Sailing takes me away to where I'm reaving. But of course now we're coming home. Da-dun. And dock the ships somewhere. Well, I guess I could have just had them dock there. Army, you may now rest. Good job, Reavers. Sorry about Pentos there, guys, but otherwise it went great. Yeah. Oh, it's half the prestige. That's right. It's half the prestige. I thought it was whole. I thought it was all. Maybe they changed that. Maybe that's just in the base game. I forget. Oh, hey, Scott from Davos. Scott from Davos Fingers in the house. The Scad man. Yep, disband unit where our ships are going home. All right, that is a very successful reaving. And we got some more titles to hand out. Titles. Oh, we got an opportunity for a little dalliance here, apparently. The prick that was promised. Cox horror, the prick that was promised. Oh boy. The puns do kind of write themselves, don't they? Right, who is a capable fighter here? We got trained fighter. We got combat, dual skill estimates. Wait, let me do this again. Dual skill 6, dual 4, dual 4. All right, I'm down to have... Oh, we got to have someone named Asha. Oh, she has a reaver with webbed fingers? She's brave? Yeah, I'll take her as one of my guardians. That's pretty cool. And I'll leave the other spot open for now. Keep that open for someone else. We have more commander spots now. Bradamar, yeah, I like him, and he's got some traits. What is this trait? Sympathy for Westerosi gods. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's kind of a neat trait. Ragnar, sure. Yeah, naming more commander. This guy, he's one of our important lords, Lord of Atranta, so we'll go ahead and give him the job. Improve our relationship. And this Bradamar, Lord of Blackwood guy. That really helped our reputation, getting all that... Oh yeah, regular map. Good call, Steven. Let's go back to the realms. Okay, who is Moel? That's our cousin, isn't it? Isn't that Prince Stephen's daughter? Yeah, Stephen. We're thinking of hooking up with our own kinswoman here. Well, we are lustful. Yeah, sure. I fell in love with her. Oh my goodness. All right then. That's weird. Is she considered a concubine? No, she's just a lover. Okay, so that means we can do a new ambition. That's cool. Obtain Valyrian steel, adopt a lifestyle, see our house on the Iron Throne, have 5 children. Okay, let's do the have 5 children because, heck, we're at 4. And that's like free 50 prestige. And then we can do one of those more lofty goals once we've done this one. What? Darn, this guy got away before we could ransom him. I should have paid attention and sent that guy for ransom. Yep. All right, then. Oh, cool. We built a castle town. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were going to do a little more upgrading here. Cool. Let's do some... none of these are money makers. These are troop makers. But I do like to give a little bit of defense here and there. So let's go ahead and upgrade the basic defenses as well. And then maybe do more defenses. I'm looking for more places to upgrade the money, though. Yeah, Castle Town. Cash. That's what we want. The more money we have, we can spend that on defense. Yeah, money. That's what we want. Cool. One Cox to rule them all. Oh boy. Who knew that our 4th son would be such a object of punnery? Okay. Let's finish out this year at least. Let's finish out the year 8058. And then maybe play a little longer after that, but at least that far. So we have spent a lot of money, but it's going to come back to us quickly. We've increased our infrastructure. Yeah, remember we had an 8.8 or 8.6 or something like that income. Now it's up to 10.77 with a lot more under construction. What other things can we do intrigue-wise? Is it time for us to have another feast or something? We could do it. Nah, I don't know if we want to do another feast just yet. Soon-ish, maybe. But our vassal status situation is much improved. It could still be improved more, but we mostly green here among our vassals. And there's no like really bad reds. This is one of the worst, minus 30. Actually, that might be the worst. Let's see. Yeah, he is the one that hates us the most. What can we do about that? Oh, that's not going to make him happier. Nothing terribly automatic. Let's give him a little money. Oh, wow, he is very bribable. This will last for, I think, 2 years. I forget. I think it's 2 years. So that's going to make him a friend instead of a foe. So the guy who hates us the most, will actually be friendly for like 2 years, I think. So let's do it. Oh yeah, the Iron River. Okay, I like the Iron River, Kingdom of the Iron Rivers. We're gonna do that. Let's do our great renaming. Oh, that's not the Lord. That's Kingdom of the Iron Isles. Here we go. Kingdom of the Iron Rivers. I love it. We're still the Ironborn. Boom. Yeah. Kingdom of the Iron. There it is. You can see it on the screen there. The Iron Rivers. Well done. Painkiller Jane will be proud. That was her suggestion, if I remember correctly. I think, right? It was, right? Yeah. When she comes to see the next stream, she will know that her name was chosen. It was a good suggestion. Cool. I like it. All right. The new year is ending. And let's see. Let's check in with a few other things, and then I'm going to see how the family's doing real quick. You know, I haven't looked at the again our people. Oh, we're raiding the Starks this time. King Howland, huh? King Howland and Queen Sarah. Sarah is an Umber. That's cool. She's got a little bit of a Sansa Catelyn vibe there with that red hair. Howland, what is he? What's his deal? He's passive. Wait, he's passive? I could allow the... Nah, I don't want to fight the North. Okay. Oh, Uriah says it should be an empire. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll make it an empire one of these days if we can do some more conquering, which is probably going to be on the bill for next time, because we have a good income. We have pretty good reputation amongst our vassals that's rising all the time. And we have... and amongst our different borders, there should be an opportunity. I imagine one of these kingdoms will be in turmoil at some point, and we'll be able to take advantage, watch them get into a civil war, or watch them fight. Like, say, for example, the West goes to war with the Reach. We swoop in and grab a territory from the West, or the Reach, one of the ones on our border. Presumably, well, we don't have any Reach territories on our border. But we would if we were to go a little farther. If we could conquer and take this spot, then we would have the Reaches on our borders. I'm not sure we want the Reach on our borders. But you get the point. There would be opportunities for that. Glad to see Hillard is becoming more capable with the sword, because he's lazy, and that's no good. Okay. Basic defense is complete in Harrenhal. That means I can start another building project in Harrenhal. And what will I build? I guess I'll go with the militia training ground, because that gives us more archers, which is something that the Ironborn don't have a lot of. Actually, I probably do have more archers than I think, because we're in the Riverlands, and there's a lot of... Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to eventually build both of them anyway, so I don't need to really think too much about which I do first. I think we'll go with more cavalry. Yeah, we need more. Cavalry is really nice for the skirmishing phase and for the pursuit. And... all right, thanks for the super chat, Richard. That loot, yep. Right on, Richard. Yes, everybody look forward to tomorrow's release of Nymeria. Let me repeat that. It comes out, it's part 1 of 3. Part 1 is going to be all about the history of the Rhoynar, the fall of the Rhoynar. There's lots of stuff on Volantis, Grayscale, the Stone Men, the Water Gardens is a big topic. Tyrion, there's lots of Tyrion, because Tyrion's our witness to the Rhoyne. There's a good bit of stuff about Daenerys. There's actually not that much Nymeria in it, because it's a setup episode. Parts 2 and Part 3 will have a ton of Nymeria in them, because Part 2 is going to be all the exploring, all Sothorios and Yen and Nath and the Summer Isles and all that, and then Part 3 is all Dorne. So that'll be fun. Anyway, folks, yeah, I'm going to call this quits for today. Thanks for coming out to the live stream. I know this isn't for everybody, so I appreciate those of you who do come and have a fun gaming with us. And for those of you who do this game on your own, happy gaming. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Hope everyone has a good one. And we'll see you next time. Valar re-read us. Valar re-stream us. Valar re-game us. And yeah, see everybody See everybody next time. Good night, and have a great weekend.